Alright, anyways, hello people
I
of...
caught a little...
No!
I caught a Pokemon. No! Leave me alone! Akira!
Alright, let me...
Literally me right now.
Let me self-promote.
It's a little putty, man. I caught a little putty. No!
Can we not? Can we not?
There's no laws against the Pokemon, man. Oh, Floppa, we're live, Floppa. Hello.
Yes, we are live. Please calm the fuck down, Floppa.
I committed several wars.
We are aware.
Taking your speaking privileges.
Anyways, chat, I will be with you in a moment. I'm still self-promoting, and then I will promote the Discord and the YouTube. Because guess what? We're almost at 200 Discord members, and when we get to 200, there's going to be a Discord exclusive tournament.
I'll be right back. Unfortunately, it's not the maid dress, chat.
No, it is not the maid dress.
Aww, why are you always stealing the fun?
Yeah, fuck you.
Anyways, chat, welcome to today's Goon session.
What?
Okay, get Floppa's speaking privileges out of here. No! Get him. No!
Alright. There we go. Alright, let me reopen the stream. There we go. Can I hear myself? Hold on.
Did I win Ultra Blader?
Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay. Oh, hey! Oh, hey, Ultra! Hey, Ultra! Ultra 8 Torres. I haven't seen you in a minute.
There's two of them. There's two Ultras. Oh no!
Yeah, there's Ultra Blader and then there's Ultra 8 Torres. Let me make Ultra's combo.
Did I hear goons? No, you did not.
No, ignore Floppa. Ignore Floppa. He's a dementia-ridden German.
I know this person. I have severe. I know this person.
He is dementiated. All right, Rhino Horn. Rhino Horn has been entered.
I know what you want. The caffeine consumption, I have become severely demented.
True. All right. Anyways.
However,
cheeseburger.
My goat. Hello, Ultra. It's been 2 minutes.
All right. So, anyways, anybody who enters from this point on will replace one of the dummy bays because there's 2 dummy bays, and those are Drawn Dagger and Crimson Garuda. As always, we got Drawn Dagger, and we also have the new dummy bay, which is Crimson Garuda, because this one did a lot of good in one tournament. And I was just kind of like, I want to keep him. Shinobi Shadow 455 Quake. All right, you're replacing Garuda. You're replacing Garuda. Shinobi Shadow. Let me get Shinobi Shadow. Yeah, there was. That was Drawn Dagger.
Quite a few, actually. No way.
Drawn Dagger is the only dummy bay to have actually won a tournament.
Imagine going to the finals and you think you won and then just go right way. I know this new person.
All right.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about a very specific somebody, but I'm not going to mention because I don't want them to know that.
All right.
They're in the fucking stream chat.
All right.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to keep them guessing. Well, you don't understand. There are like 2 people in this.
Okay, we'll discuss after. We'll discuss after. No, there's 8 people watching the stream.
8? Wow, that's
That's 4 times as much.
Yes. Anyways, Samurai Caliber on 455 level. Caliber on 455. Okay.
We're going
And you will be replacing the drawn dagger. Drawn dagger is no longer here.
He's no longer with us.
All right. Anyways, I think we're almost ready to start the stream. Or not start the stream, but start the tournament.
Hola, Beach.
Hey,
I'm
Peach.
not gonna be able to be in voice chat
All right.
for like a stream.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going out to watch a football game.
Have fun, bro.
Is this a tag team?
No, tag team is next week. Cobalt Dragoon 450 Vortex. All right. Never mind. It looks like the dummy bays are back in the tournament.
I low-key forgot.
What?
I low-key forgot.
What combo is yours? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me scroll back. You have not. Oh wait, no.
Wheel.
Yeah, Antler Wizard Wheel 370 low orb. There you go. I was looking. I had to scroll up. Okay. Vortex. Let me get Vortex. Whale Wave M85 Disc Ball. No, you've already submitted a combo. They're gonna one entry per person.
Swap it for this one.
Unless you're asking to swap, then. Alright, let me grab 960 since we have the dummies bays back, and then I'll make some more dummy bays.
Swap. They want they want the worst one.
Okay, Whale Wave.
I think he wants to do a bay wheels.
Pretty sure that's also, yeah.
We shouldn't. Serious is not in my vocabulary. Yes, it is.
I mean, it was just said.
I can't wait to lose. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
Get this person a straight jacket.
Okay, we're not gonna be saying that.
This person's insane.
All right. Let me get 450 for the Cobalt Dragoon. Lagoon.
The ghost of the goon.
No.
I've seen him before.
I know, Floppa, but we're not gonna be saying this, please.
Why are we not gonna say this?
We're live, motherfucker.
Is the word goon like saying?
No, I'm talking about
slurs or what's going
Floppa. I'm talking about the thing you were saying before of the ghost. We're not gonna be bringing that up because that actually does get in trouble. So we're not gonna do that. No, motherfucker. If you would listen.
I'm tired. I slept 12 hours today.
You slept 12 hours? That's actually pretty good. What?
Better for my mental health.
Alright.
Yes.
I'm making dummy bays right now. I'm making dummy bays.
I'm gonna just delete the message.
Get a
Or
load
find
of
the
this.
person. I don't fucking know.
Get a load of this.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see what the dummy bays are gonna be.
If Vault grew up and then had a little brother annoying him every 4 seconds, no.
Okay. Okay, we have genuine peak for the dummy bays. We have peak for the dummy bays. Trust me, bro.
We have peak.
We have peak.
Now the question remains, who the fuck is Vault?
All right, for the dummy bays, we have Crimson Garuda 960 bound spike, and then drawn dagger on force 470 gear point. Drawn Brave on Slash, 960 Quake. Samurai Saber on Operate. Then we've got Unicorn Sting on 580 Ball. And for the last 2 dummy bays, we have Hell's Hammer on 370 Dot and Impact Drake on 080 or 060 Metal Needle. Yeah, that Impact Drake is gonna last a while. Anyways, let's start with tournament. Up first, we have Golem Rock on 360 Low Rush, going up against Impact Drake on 150 Under Flat.
That's mine.
First to 3, spin finishes are 1 point. Well, KOs are 1 point, bursts are 2, extremes are 2. Go over the Stadium Shroud. That's an extreme finish. Let's get started. I don't think it's your impact. Let me see though. It is not. It is not. It is not. It's 150 under flat.
Oh, okay.
First point goes to Golem Rock. Alright. Pretty good hits from Impact so far. And yeah, the Golem actually took a lot of damage there, but it's going to come down to stamina, which Low Rush does have more of, but Golem did not survive enough. 1-1. Does your Golem have... Yeah, this is Golem 360 Low Rush. Alright, 2-1.
Was a cobalt, like the color.
Oh! Down it goes.
Like if the Impact Drake had the color of cobalt Drake.
I think they would keep the name Impact, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Impact Drake takes the round. R.I.P. Golem, first out.
This is bullshit.
Up next we have Clock Mirage 455. Clock Mirage 455 Low Orb going up against Whale Eclipse on Wheel 950 Kick.
What is this one?
Clock Mirage 455 Low Orb against Whale Eclipse Wheel on 950 Kick.
No, I'm trying to agree with Logic here.
Nitro is using... Nitro already entered a... yeah, Nitro entered a combo. It's Nitro's Clock Mirage going up against, let me see... SHG Customs Whale Eclipse.
Interesting.
Okay.
Alright. Was that my impact combo or someone else's? Let me see, Orion.
I think it was.
Alright, Clock Mirage takes it.
Obviously.
Trying to see. No, it was Blade or Doms. Okay, and Whale Eclipse takes a KO. And that is an extreme finish for Whale Eclipse. Well done. Clock Mirage already out of the tournament. Alright, up next, my combo, which is Cerberus Might on Bumper with M65 under Orb. I'm going up against Floppa's Valkyrie Might on Wheel 150 under flat.
Because I am here.
Flopper, you ready to beat the shit out of me, Floppa? Alright, you jumped over me.
I'm going to use the move that Anthony used on Jake.
This is the move that made LeBron cry.
And
This is the movie
tie.
LeBron cried.
Tie, okay. First round, we got a tie. And that is a burst. All right. Floppa gets 2 points. It's 2-0.
That burst was so unlucky.
Yeah, it was very unlucky.
Unlucky.
Unlucky, yeah.
You're lucky for me, but unlucky for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, we're tanking pretty well so far.
No, don't leave!
And a spin finish, 3-0.
Floppa's taking out.
Floppa does not have any damn self-confidence. Like, Floppa has none, damn. Alright, anyways.
Have none.
Up next, we have Hell's Reaper on free with 760 wedge. Going up against Shark Edge on 150 under Quake.
Who won? The battle?
Floppa did. Floppa. My God, those hits. Yeah, no, this Shark Edge is
Brother,
1-0.
Why is this so jumpy?
It's because it's 150 under Quake. That is a KO. It is 2-0. Yeah, no, this combo is a new.
Hit wonder.
This combo is a new combo, but it met its antithesis with free. What are your thoughts on Medusa and Viking? I think that they're a good start to remold. And that is an extreme finish for Hell's Reaper. I think they're a good start to remold. However, I don't like the fact that Medusa is 1, Shinobi Shadow, and 2, I hate the color scheme. The color scheme they went with is just pretty bad. Anyways, Samurai Caliber on 960 wedge. This is Mecha going up against Drawn Buster on 660 with Gear Rush. If Buster comes back out, okay, that's an extreme finish for Buster. Hey, did I enter? Yes, Luxo, you did enter. Okay, Wedge is over here.
what did he enter?
Tricera press on 150 under Vortex.
Hey, that's not that bad.
Alright, 2-0. Drawn Buster's already up by 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we don't like Wedge.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. Oh shit, what's good, Colin? We haven't talked in a year. Holy shit, what's good? What the fuck? I didn't expect to see you here. What's good?
Busted.
Yeah, no, Buster fucking butchered there.
That was a massacre, goddamn.
Yeah, like, it's against... that's why we just don't like Wedge. That's why we don't like Wedge.
Wedge is complete dog shit.
Wedge has a high burst risk. It's good to see you, Colin. Anyways, we got Wizard Antler on wheel, 370 low orb, going up against Whale Wave on 160 low rush.
Ultra Blader.
Well, let me see if Ultra entered. Hold on, let me see if Ultra entered. Ultra did not enter. Alright, immediate redo. Let's go. And Whale Wave to take out Wizard Antler. Let's see. Alright, Whale Wave loses the first round. That goes to
What is
Wizard
that
Antler.
combo anyway?
Wizard Antler on wheel with 370 low orb.
Versus
Whale Wave 160 low rush.
That's great.
Yeah, this whale wave is not too bad, but it's against a taller bay. Especially a bulky combo like Antler on Wheel with low orb. Yeah, it's going to struggle. But Whale is just a little outclassed, but it can pull off some wacky stuff. For example, break my drawn sword.
If it hits its extreme dashes.
It can get really good wins. However, here it's just missing it all. So that is 2-0.
Why is it daytime in this?
Whale got a good hit in this, and it got parried into the KO. It got parried.
Got it.
That's 3-0. Dang!
Versus real.
Got parried really easy there, too. Alright, up next we have Valkyrie Hunt on Heavy, 450 level. Going up against Triceratops on 150 under Vortex.
This is Luxo.
This is Luxo. Going up against, let me see here, Godora Customs. Okay, wow. Yeah, Impress gets a KO already. Who left? Oh, I'm guessing Zavai.
I don't know.
Yeah, Zavai. Alright. Press is just getting parried here. And parried into the KO! 1-1. Pretty good so far, pretty good. Okay, I'll redo that one. That one was my fault. I thought it would maybe come out of the pocket. Ah! And Press gets under it. Press gets under it. That is 3-1. Down goes Valkyrie Hunt.
Holy massacre.
All right, up next. Up next, Impact Drake on 160 low rush, going up against Fox Volt on heavy 960 low rush. Yes, this is yours, Maxi. Very good hit from Impact out the gate, getting a 1-0. Yeah, it jumped over. Very good hit there. However, that cost Impact.
Yeah, the problem.
1-1. Pretty good hits out the gate. And it actually cost Fox Volt more stamina in those impacts. 2-1.
That is Fox Bolt, not Valkyrie.
Yeah, it's Fox Volt. Fox Volt. Okay. It's Maxi owns Impact, and then Fox Volt is owned by Volcania. It is 2-2.
I knew it.
Impact jumping over Fox Volt. Impact maintained its stamina when in the air. It got the win.
God damn.
By launching itself in the air, it didn't scrape hard or hit the stadium in any way, so it just tanked the hit. Down goes Fox Volt.
God damn.
Well
This
done.
could be my go-to combo.
Alright, up next, we've got Drasil S on 950 under needle, going up against Golem on 150 under flat. Or 160 under flat, not 150.
I need to try it myself.
This Drasil was definitely meant for taller opponents, but I do think it could maybe pull through.
Nice hit.
And Golem takes it. Yeah, this one's going to be hard to beat. For Drasil's going to be having a hard time this round. Drasil gets gets launched. That is 2-0. Yeah, Dracio is struggling here.
God damn. Yeah, I have to do it.
Golem is just a hard hitter, and Dracio was hoping for a shorter opponent, or a taller opponent. And yeah, that's 3-0 for Golem.
And Golem is quite the opposite.
Golem's quite the opposite, yeah. What is your favorite remake so far? In terms of competitive and play value, Xeno. Xeno is just so much fun. I love it. However, in terms of everything else, Victory Valkyrie.
Is Xeno one hit?
Xeno's a one-hit wonder, Bay, yeah. I would say it hits harder than Buster, personally. Alright, up next we have Samurai Caliber on 455 level going up against Vice Tiger 580 gear flat. What are your thoughts on FNAF 2? I like the movie. It's definitely... It's made for fans. The ending, though, I don't like the ending. Alright, Samurai Caliber takes it, first round.
Is it better than the last one?
I wouldn't say it's better than the last one. The ending definitely feels like it was a mid-movie finale than an actual finale. Like a mid-movie climax. And I'm very excited for the third, though. Especially with the suits that have been shown, I'm very hyped. You know what? Oh, and Vice Tiger self
I'm
KOs.
not sure if they will do a FNAF 3.
No, they've already said if the movie breaks even, they're gonna make a third, which it's already broken even.
Okay, that is.
All right, that is still 1-0. I don't count self KOs. I will clarify that. I don't count self KOs. And okay, Vice Tiger comes off the launcher. And just, yeah. No, oh, that's a bit of a spoiler, but I'll say this: mute the stream if you don't want to hear me talk about the spoiler. I'm very excited about the Minecraft. And okay, Caliber just burst Vice Tiger.
Didn't hear anything, don't worry.
Yeah, we did.
God.
All right, Caliber just burst Vice Tiger really hard. What was my combo? Can you check? HSG Customs. You had Whale Eclipse, and you actually won your round. So you were moving on to the second rounds. Who joined the VC? Let me double check. Let me go ahead and see.
Nice.
Oh, Nate. All right, we've got Valkyrie Brave. However, they did not say, not Valkyrie Brave, Valkyrie Blast. They did not give me an assist, so I'm just gonna give them a assault, and then we have 370 level, and then we have Emperor Brave on heavy with 960 under flat. So let's get into this. All right. I'll redo. That one was a little too quick. That one was just like straight off the launcher. Didn't even get to land. Alright. Alright. So far, yeah, Valkyrie Blast has higher stamina. So yeah, Emperor Brave is struggling here. Yeah, no, I think that Valkyrie is just gonna tank. Unless Emperor Brave can get in these hard hits like it's getting right now. Well done, Emperor. All right, 1-1. You never know with these tournaments. You can get some of the most random stuff. Yeah, Valkyrie takes it. It's 2-1. So if Valkyrie doesn't get hit hard like that from Brave, then it'll be fine. But if it gets hit hard too many times, it's cooked. This is a stamina match in the end. Both of the base can hit hard, but it's down to whoever loses more stamina. And alright, it's 2-2. Valkyrie got KO'd there. Final round. Whoa! Emperor Brave takes it there. Okay, Brave. Well done there. All right. Yeah. Oh, Valkyrie Blast almost burst, actually. All right, let me take it apart. Take it apart, put it in the bucket. Anyways, up next we have Metal Counter. This one I know is Metal Counter since he's been texting me about this all day. Valkyrie Antler on Wheel, 960 gear ball. Going up against Emperor Volt on Heavy with 360 low rush. This one's going to be fun. We've got 3 this tournament. And so far, none of them have won. Maybe Emperor Volt can be the one turning that around.
Yeah, it's weird because it's really decent.
You really need Volt with Heavy, but I would also recommend a lock chip. Metal lock chip.
Hello.
Wait, who joined? Heyo. Damn! Alright, Valkyrie Antler bursts there. Sorry, Metal Counter. Anyways, good to see you, Radiance. Good to see you. Why are you so happy about that floppa?
No particular reason, don't worry about it.
Do you have a grudge against Metal Counter?
Yes.
What? What did he do? Alright, Hellscythe on 970. This is supposed to be 970. Let me switch it to 960. Apologies. But, you know what? I'm curious, Floppa. What did Metal Counter do?
We need some knowledge, Floppa. Come on.
Okay, so his combos are usually very sweaty, and I remember losing against a bunch of those.
Ah, alright. Hellscythe now has 970 and then low rush. This is the intended combo. My bad. Then we have a Soul Brave on Slash with 760 on Excel.
Opinions on Hatsune Miku, very
I hate it.
overrated.
I hate her. Overrated as hell. Annoying, overrated. The fans make it worse. The fans make it worse. Alright. I'll redo that one as well. That didn't even land. Alright. Anyways, let's go. Alright, no more. It can't be off the launcher anymore. There we go. Alright, Hellscythe getting in some wacky hits there. Surprisingly, though, Excel is having slightly more... never mind. No, it doesn't have more stamina. Alright, anyways, Hellscythe takes first point. I don't like Hatsune Miku, but the fans just make her insufferable. Alright, Soul Brave takes that one.
Fair enough. Yep.
That's 1-1. Alright. That is 1-2. That was a pretty good KO there. Is Hellscythe? Damn! Okay. Yeah, okay. Hellscythe wins. I apologize. I was about to say something about Hellscythe. Like, it's doing very good. It's doing very good. It's very interesting performance. And then it just gets a really good kill. Anyways, we have the battle of... I'm going to say this. We have the battle of mid. We have Black Shell on 060 under Needle going up against Whale Wave M85 Disc Ball.
Oh, that's mid as heck.
I think Whale might actually win. Alright, burst on M85. We got a burst on M85. That's 2-0.
Is that a bias?
It is very much a bias. Floppa's very biased to Black Shell. And that Black Shell burst first. Black Shell burst first. That's 2-2.
God damn.
That was an explosive one.
That's a draw, dude.
Black Shell burst slightly first. Black Shell hit the gear rail burst and then it came back.
There's no fucking way.
I'm looking at the replay.
Go with
Yes,
it,
so am
Papa.
I.
Go with
I'm
it.
looking at the shit. It did not burst first, chat. No.
Black shell burst first, then whale right after. Black shell slightly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right. Counter's right.
Anti-black shell propaganda, bruh.
Says the one biased to black shell. And that's a burst on black shell. Black shell is out. Alright. Yeah, black shell's out. That was a very clear shot. Alright. Up next, we have Golem Rock on 950 under Hexa going up against Valkyrie Brave on Heavy 350 low rush. This is actually the current reigning champion. So, let's see. Let's see, can under Hexa Golem tank? Hexa doing Hexa things. However, it does stall at the end. Alright. Let's see. No! Alright, Valkyrie Brave. I'm gonna talk over Floppa since he's gonna be playing that shit. I would like to remind you guys, I'm fucking live. No. Floppa, no, we're actually gonna have to have a discussion after this. We're actually gonna have to have a discussion after this. 2-0. 2-0. Alright, see you, Ultra. And Golem takes a point. There you go. That is 2-1. Golem got a clean KO there. And that's a parry extreme on Golem. Golem went in for an extreme finish there, and it just did not get it. Or, no, it went in for a really good hit, got extremed. If Valkyrie was not at the gear rail, it would have died there, probably. Unicorn 360 low flat. The tournament's already started. You cannot enter. Alright, up next we have Golem on 960 low rush. This one's Newt. And then Rhino Horn on 160 level. That one is Ultra Alex Torres. Or Ultra A Torres. And, okay, extreme finish for Rhino Horn. That is 2-0.
Rhino Horn for the win.
Rhino Horn.
Golem gets a hard hit in. Yeah, Golem got its revenge there. That's 2-1. However, it is still down by a point, so we'll see. Can it win? Golem with a KO. All right, that's 2-2. Golem has leveled the score. Golem is putting in work. And it gets a kill! Down goes Rhino.
God damn.
Yeah, Golem just went ham there near the end. Pulling back from 2-0. It ending with 2-3.
Something, god damn.
Up next, we have Cobalt Dragoon on 450 under, or not under, just regular Vortex going up against Drawn Dagger, 470 gear point. Oh wait, where's my left spin launcher? Hold on. Left spin launcher, where's it at?
That 460 I think looks so good.
This Drawn Dagger is gonna be interesting. A swift extreme for Drawn Dagger.
Yes. Just to about something. Drawn Daggers.
right, Drawn Dagger takes it easy there. Damn. Yeah, the Dragoon tried to go for an attack style there, but it just did not work out against a mobile defense Drawn Dagger. Up next, we've got Crimson Garuda on 960 Bound Spike going up against Drawn Brave on Slash 960 Quake. Who left? Was it Radiance? And so is it just me and you, Floppa? Oh, alright. Oh yeah, Nate's still here. Nate might go. Yeah, Radiance left, and then Maxi's still here. He's just silent.
I am here.
Yeah.
All right, round 2. What? That.
God damn.
What was that?
I don't.
Fucking Crimson Garuda tried to stay in the air there, and it just died. It died. Down goes Crimson Garuda. Alright, up next we have Unicorn Sting on 580 Ball going up against Samurai Saber on Operate. Alright, Unicorn Sting going in. It's gonna be a stamina battle. Operate is on defense mode. Alright, Samurai Saber takes it. 1-0. Alright, let's see here. Let's see who can win. Can Unicorn pull off a win? What, Floppa?
Did I lose yet?
No, we're still on first round.
Yes.
I will.
I did say I wasn't gonna lose the first one. That's a whole.
Yeah, I will say when you're up, okay? 1-1. My launcher's starting to skip. Hold on. I already need to replace the internals on my launcher. Or not really internals, but you know, the underneath the prongs. Alright, Unicorn Sting takes it. 1-2. Not the gears. The bushing underneath the prongs plays a major role in your launcher skipping for string launchers and X. Now I need to replace it already. I replaced it right before the stream. That's the crazy part. Alright. Let's quickly push this out. There we go. Alright. Place the prongs back in. And place the cover back on. Alright, we're done. Here we go. Round 4. And that is a burst finish on Unicorn Sting. How do you get burst by a bay that's taller than you? That's actually kind of an L. Getting burst by a bay that's taller than you is kind of crazy. Anyways, up next, we have Hell's Hammer on 370 Dot going up against Impact Drake on 060 Metal Needle. I low-key want to see this combo go further, so that way I can watch it die to even more opponents. And a burst on Hell's Hammer! Okay. A burst on Hell's Hammer. Impact actually surviving that. That is 2-0 already. And Impact self bursts. 2-0. Or 2-2. will count bursts because it's just kind of like, yeah, you did that to yourself. If you burst yourself, you kind of deserve it. And Impact fucking dies. Alright, never mind. 2-3. I thought Impact would win for a moment. Alright. And then we've got the final rounds of round 1. Hell Scythe 970 low rush going up against Drawn Dagger 470 gear point. We're just figuring out top 16 at this point. See how this Hell Scythe goes. Drawn Dagger taking really hard hits there. And going down. Alright, 1-0. Yeah, we don't see many Hell Scythes. Alright, and self-KO for Hell Scythe. That's first self-KO. Yeah, Fatquat will use Hell Scythe. I want him to enter again. Drawn Dagger KOs Hell Scythe, so that is 1-1. And I already mislaunched. Alright, we'll redo that. Yeah, Hell Scythe is just stalling here. This is a really interesting mobile Scythe combo. You know, it's a hyper-aggressive Hell Scythe combo, but it's just stalling here. That's 2-1. And Scythe gets a really hard hit there. Yeah, down goes Drawn Dagger. Alright, Drawn Dagger is out of the tournament. Hell Scythe remains. Up next, Whale Wave M85 Disc Ball going up against Drawn Brave on Slash 960 Quake. How do y'all think this one will end? That is a self-extreme finish for Drawn Brave. How did Golem do? Golem is still in the tournament, Newt. Don't worry. It won its round. And Drawn Brave with a spin finish. Against Whale Wave, it got a spin finish. Whale Wave has Disc Ball. Drawn has Kick. Or not Kick. Drawn has Quake. Oh my god! Drawn Brave actually beat Whale Wave. It got a swift bit burst there.
Whale is not good.
Whale on M85 Disc Ball. Yeah, no, it was cooked.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And to be fair, Black Shell probably would have died against Drawn Brave as well. It was on 060. Anyways, Samurai Saber on Operate going up against Valkyrie Brave on Heavy with 350 low rush. See how this one goes. Good hit from Valkyrie. Good hit from Valkyrie. And Valkyrie. Okay. 1-0. It is a hyper stamina combo. Not much defense, not much attack. So it's just kind of hoping it outlasts. Which it probably could. Valkyrie Brave does also have a chance to burst. Operate. Thoughts on Operate? I like Operate. Still a little burst risky, but not as much as, like, say, Turbo or M85. I think Operate is a good option. It's 1-1, by the way. I think Operate's a good option. I like Operate. I think it's pretty good. I was not expecting it to be as good as it actually turned out to be. I thought it was going to be absolute trash, but they made it tighter, So I am very happy with operate. 1 to 2. So what happened to impact with gear point? You went. Hold on. Let me see.
It died, I think.
Let me go see impact with gear point. I gotta open up my community post. Hold on. Oh shit, I forgot to enter it. Alright, you know what? It'll go in place of Hell's Hammer on, you know what? I'll enter it in the tournament in place of Dummy Bay Hell's Hammer. Sorry about that, Orion. I forgot to enter it. It wasn't in the Discord, so I forgot it. Fuck. Alright. Last round for Samurai Saber, though. And down goes the current reigning champion. Valkyrie Brave goes down. Alright, let me get impact.
Good job, Saber.
Yeah, Samurai Saber the Dummy Bay. Let me get impact gear point.
It was a niche combo. It only won because of convenience last time.
It ended up winning kind of out of nowhere. Alright, impact on 780 gear point. It'll be going up against Golem Rock on 960 low rush. I mean, honestly, it did pretty good. It's a pretty good attack combo. Valkyrie Brave on heavy, especially with low rush, it's a pretty good combo. Impact takes first round. Honestly, it's a really good combo, so it's no surprise that it did win last tournament. Honestly, the only things I would have done over it are, okay, self KO for impact. We'll redo that. But the only things I would have done for the Valkyrie Brave combo, I would have done underflat, and then I would have done instead of 350, I would have done 360 personally. But hey, that's just me. All right, go again. Currently 1-0. Oh my god! That just felt violent. Down goes Golem. Watch that hit though.
Yeah, he had something personal.
Golem! Golem just got hit so hard. Impact barely lived that.
Does this impact have PTSD from other golems or something?
It's got a grudge against Golem or something. Damn. Alright, anyways, up next we have Impact on 150 under flag going up against Drawn Buster on 660 gear rush. Impact versus Drawn Buster, this one will be good. And Drawn takes it. It's 150 under flat.
Okay.
We are on round 2s, everybody. All right, damn, Impact taking it again. This Impact is just getting all of the right hits on Buster. 2-0. Impact with a self-burst. Bringing the score to 2-2. Can Drawn Buster outmatch? Let's see. Impact has more stamina. Down goes Buster. Buster's imbalance is just really hard to work with. It was very hard to work with there. All right, Maxi, you are in 3 rounds. You are in 3 rounds. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Up next, we've got Wizard Antler on wheel 370 low orb going up against Whale Eclipse on wheel 950 kick. I keep getting Quake and Kick confused. I don't know what it is with that today, but I'm just getting confused a lot today. Whoa, okay. Yeah, Whale is getting in some good down smashes here, but it is just not being able to really affect Wizard Antler that hard. 1-0. Alright. Whoa! And then Whale is just starting to lean really hard there. Antler coming out of an extreme finish! Antler barely jumping out of the extreme pocket. What was that? And Whale takes it. 1-1. Yeah, Whale just killed all of Antler's stamina with that. Whale is on wheel 950 kick with Eclipse. Alright. Yeah, Whale is finally getting in the hits it needs. It's at 1-2. Oh, we on second round? Yes, we are, Newton. You got out. Alright. Can Whale pull off a 1-3? Or will it go to 2-2? Let's see. Oh! Yeah, Wizard tanked it. Wizard tanked it and Whale leaned too hard. It's 2-2. Antler's peak? Yes, it is. I love Antler personally. Why it's still on my deck. Okay, Wizard Antler, it's going to come down to tanking the hits. Not only that, it's going to come down to Whale getting the hits it needs. Got in a really good hit there, but the Antler gets a really good counterattack. Whale's dead. Wait. No. Whale by a little bit of stamina. If Antler hadn't leaned there. Damn.
That's that leather spirit right there.
Whale picked itself back up. Up next we have, oh boy, this one's gonna be a fun one to announce. Tricera Press on 150 under Vortex, which is Luxo Beys' bay. Going up against Valkyrie Might on wheel 150 under flat, which is Floppa's bay. Okay, immediate KO for Floppa. 1-0. Whoa! Oh, wait. Floppa has enough defense. Floppa has enough defense.
Yeah, Mike is just bouncing.
2-0. Press was not ready for an attacker with defense. It's gonna come down to stamina, which Antler did just, or not Antler, Emperor did just, or Might, not Emperor. Valkyrie did waste a lot of stamina just there. However, it does have better outer weight distribution. Valkyrie Might takes it.
That's how you do it.
Good job, Floppa.
Floppa is now in top 8. We have Hell's Reaper.
My arch nemesis.
Floppa, this might be your tournament. We have Hell's.
Don't jinx it.
We have Hell's Reaper on 760 wedge going up against Impact on 160 low rush.
Let's see.
That's you, Maxie. You could be facing your antithesis with free. Never mind! I forgot it has wedge. That's a burst.
Where did the layer go?
It went out of the stadium. That's 2-0. Reaper needs to really hope it doesn't get hit too hard. just gotta rely on free here.
This round, I think it, yeah.
Alright, 2-1. Reaper has to rely... Okay, I'm gonna redo that. Reaper has to rely so heavily on free this battle. Because Impact could just get one really good hit and it's over. And it got the hit! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we do not like Wedge.
Yeah, this is the perfect example.
The bit bursting. Alright, up next we have Hellscythe on 970 low rush. Going up against Golem on 160 under flat. Both,
I didn't realize how bad it was.
both Floppa and Maxi are in top 8. And a parry extreme finish for Hellscythe. Imagine it's you versus Maxi in the finals. Imagine. And an extreme finish for Golem, getting its revenge. That's 2-2. Alright, let's see here. Can Hellscythe outlast? I think it does. Hellscythe, even after 2 years, almost 2.5, it can still outlast.
It's a really good playing kid. Like,
I mean, it does have the shape of single layer dark or single layer Death Scyther, so it is a pretty hard shape to beat. All right, up next we've got Samurai Caliber on 455 level going up against Ron Brave on Slash 960 Quake.
like Hellscythe is basic, but
Hellscythe is basic, but it works. And Drawn Brave gets an extreme there. Hold on, Drawn Brave Quake might be good? Drawn Brave Quake meta? Drawn Brave just doesn't have the stamina here, yeah.
yeah, never mind.
It's still 2-1, so it could win. Yeah, Caliber just tanks there. Brave needs a good hit. That's 2-2. And it gets the extreme! It gets it! It got the hit! Oh my gosh, it got the hit! It goes to top 8. No fucking way. We've got Samurai Caliber on Operate in defense mode. Going up against Emperor Brave on Heavy. 960 under flat. Let's see who wins. Floppa, you're gonna figure out who you're facing next round here. Emperor Brave kills itself. Alright, that is 1-0. Honestly, I think Emperor Brave would be the better opponent for Floppa. In an attack via attack scenario, it would just have the upper hand. Against Samurai Saber on Operate, though, it's at a major disadvantage. And Samurai Saber takes the second round. That's 2-0.
Yeah.
Emperor Brave gets hit really hard there. And down goes Emperor Brave.
Yeah, no. Floppa presence wasn't enough.
Brother, why are you so hopeless?
Up next, Impact Drake on 780 gear point, going up against Emperor Volt on heavy, 360 low rush. This will determine Maxi's opponent. Impact beat Impact would be interesting. Emperor Volt takes the first round. Impact takes the second round. All right, this is gonna be an interesting one. It's 1-1. This one's gonna be entirely dependent on who loses more stamina per impact. Impact got hit hard there. Volt. All right. That is so far 1-2. Oh, never mind. Volt came back. Impact takes it though, 2-2.
Okay, it lost a lot of spin in the pocket.
Yeah, it lost all of its spin in the pocket. Self KO for Impact. Self KO for Impact. Redo.
I want to go against it.
Impact with a parry KO.
Okay.
All right, we have our top 8, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. We got it. This is it.
On what is that impact?
780 gear point.
Oh.
We have 3 impacts in the top 8. What? All right, we have Hell Scythe 970 low rush going up against Impact on 150 under flag. Is Impact the golden part of this tournament? Hell Scythe attacking Impact and killing its stamina. Alright, that is 1-0. Hell Scythe again with a KO! 2-0. All right, 2-1. Impact gets a spin finish. All right, let's see who can win. Scythe with an extreme. Holy.
Okay, this Hell Scythe might be a problem.
Yeah, no, this Hell Scythe is a beast. It is in top 4 now. Top 4 for a Scythe. That is impressive. We haven't seen a top 4 Scythe in how long?
Yeah, for real.
Alright, up next we have a CX battle. We have Whale Eclipse Wheel on 950 kick going up against Drawn Brave on slash 960 Quake. I'm so interested with this Scythe now. Scythe 970 low rush. I'll have to keep that in my book. Alright, Whale takes first round. Drawn Brave with a self KO. Alright, well, we're still at 1-0. I do not count self KOs. I will not count that. However, if you get 3 self KOs, you are out. Whale Eclipse getting a KO there. Look at how hard those hits were. Oh my gosh. 2-0. Drawn Brave with a KO. Drawn Brave with a KO.
Oh,
Drawn Brave jumping up and losing all of its stamina there.
why does Dream Brave one?
What happened there? I think I missed launch Drawn Brave. We'll redo. Yeah, I missed launch Brave. It's not supposed to lose that much stamina off a single window. And Brave gets an extreme. How many combos remaining? We are now down to the top 6. The Drawn Brave is out. Or not Drawn Brave is out. Drawn Brave is in. Ugh.
No,
Drawn Brave is in. It got an extreme. Whale Eclipse goes out. I misspoke. I apologize.
no problem.
Alright. Up next, we have Valkyrie Might on Wheel 150 under flat going up against Samurai Saber on Operate.
Flop.
What is your least favorite CX base so far? Wolf Hunt. Even less than Perseus. Okay, I mislaunched Might. Am I already needing to replace the? I already need to replace the bushing. Already.
What you don't like about Hunt?
I don't like the main blade. The main blade is genuinely awful. I hate it. I hate the main blade. I hate 060. 060 is one of the worst performing meta parts in my opinion. It has disc ball, and then free has some major issues. Oh my gosh. Let me go get another ripcord launcher for a bushing. Hold on.
Yeah, Perseus is better looking.
I keep needing to replace the bushings. Like they wear wicked fast. This is TT too. Oh my gosh. God, I love X launchers. I love it. I need to make a DB X launcher again. Yeah, no. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the corners are already worn out. That allows it to skip. Oh my gosh. Wolf Hunt is an abomination of an evolution towards Silver Wolf.
I agree. It's a downgrade.
It is a downgrade in every single way, shape, and form.
And spirit.
Shape, form, and spirit, it is a pure downgrade. And it hurts my soul because I love Silver Wolf. I want to have Silver Wolf bias to it, but it's just not. It's not my wolf. Silver Wolf, I think, was the best homage Beyblade. Let me explain what I mean by that. I don't mean best performing. I mean best done. It's still an homage Beyblade. It's an homage Beyblade, yes. But it has its own identity.
Yeah, not like Perseus.
Not like Perseus. Alright. Let's go with Samurai versus Valkyrie. Not Emperor. Valkyrie missing its dash. Valkyrie hitting its second dash and miss. No, the round is just starting.
Are X launchers stronger than DB ones?
No, DBs are stronger in my opinion. Like at least DBs don't wear like that. Alright, off of a couple of launches. Alright, yeah, no. Samurai takes first round. 1-0.
I don't know why this is
Valkyrie barely missing its dash, kind of hitting but missing a good hit. It's 2-0. Alright. Yeah, Samurai Saber just tanking all of the hits. Might does not have good attack points here to burst operate. And that is a 3-0 victory for Samurai Saber.
Yippee. Always.
Just kidding, Floppa. Always understandable.
Yeah.
Floppa gets 6th place.
Yippee.
At least you were top 6. That's pretty good.
Yeah. This one.
Damn.
All that.
Alright. Up next, we have whoever's going to end up in 5th and whoever's going to end up in top 4. We have Impact Drake on 780 with Gear Point, going up against Impact Drake on 160 with Low Rush. This is Maxie's battle. Yeah, Impact Gear Point is just tanking here. Impact Gear Point's leaning, but it tanks out. Alright, Impact Gear Point's leaning hard, but Impact Low Rush is as well. Impact Gear Point ends up leaning over too hard though. That is 1-1.
Okay.
Alright, that is 1-1. Impact Low Rush almost getting an extreme there, but completely killing Impact Gear Point's stamina.
Okay.
1-2, 1-2. Impact Gear Point getting a really hard KO there. Alright.
That was a good one.
That is 2-2. Attack versus balance custom, yep. Impact Low Rush with 4 hits. It ends the battle. Impact Low Rush in 4 hits ends the entire match. Wow.
Whoever had the other Drake, all my respect.
Orion gets 5th place. Let me put it in. Let me put it in tournament announcements.
Orion, nice call, dude.
Yeah, no. We've had 2 impacts in top 5. All right, we're in top 4 now. Whoever loses moves on to the 3rd place match. Whoever wins moves on to the 1st place match. And there's no more impacts besides yours, Maxie.
Okay.
We have Hell Scythe 970 Low Rush going up against Drawn Brave Slash on 960 Quake. This Drawn Brave should not have made it this far. Here we go. Drawn Brave almost self-KOing there.
I want the Hellside.
Alright, yeah, the Hell Scythe takes it pretty well. Hell Scythe tanks it there. Hell Scythe tanking out really hard hits from Drawn Brave there. Alright, that's 2-0. Could Hell Scythe move on to 1st place match? Getting really hard hit on Drawn Brave there. And Drawn Brave goes down, going into the 3rd place match. Hell Scythe moving on to the 1st place match. Up next, we have Samurai Saber on Operate, going up against Impact Drake 160 Low Rush.
Forgot about this one.
The Bay that took out Floppa. Really hard hit so far. Extreme finish for Impact Drake. 2-0. And there it is! 4-0. Impact Drake moves on to... That was for Floppa. Impact gets the one hit it needed. A clear shot at Operate Ratchet Contact. That was really well done. A Bay that has terrorized this tournament is out. All right, third place match. Samurai Saber on Operate going up against Ron Brave / 960 Quake. Let's go. If John Brave wins this, I would be shocked. This Saber has terrorized the fucking tournament. I'm very impressed with how it's done. Saber just has Saber plus Operate is just the dream stamina preservation combo. Like, yeah, there's better stamina options that have more stamina, but Saber's stamina preservation is just insane. For example, it looks like it was just launched after taking all those hits from Brave. It's 2-0. And Brave jumps over Samurai into a self KO. We will redo. I think I figured out my favorite Operate combo. What are your thoughts on Gojuju lately? I'm liking it, but there's definitely some parts that I don't like. All right, we have third and fourth place.
Okay, now.
Let me type out. Fourth place is Drawn Brave on /960 Quake. And then third place is Samurai Saber on Operate. Alright. Now we move on to the first place match.
Yeah.
You've gotten your revenge for Floppa, but are you ready to butcher and win the competition, Maxi?
Yeah, my first ever tournament coming this.
Alright. First to 5 points. KOs are 1 point. Spins are 1 point. Bursts are 2. Extremes are 2. Impact. 160 low rush versus Hellscythe. 970 low rush. Hellscythe just has way more stamina, but Impact has way higher attack. It's going to be a matter of if Hellscythe can preserve enough stamina. Impact goes down. First point goes to Hellscythe. Impact gets a really good hit on Scythe. That is 1-1.
Okay.
All right. Round 3. Scythe with a parry KO. That is 2-1. Impact is really going to have to lock in here. And that's a KO. That's 2-2. Impact gets a swift light KO. Scythe goes in for a KO, but messes it up. Impact is making Scythe scrape hard, and that's a KO. 2-3. Impact with a self KO. That's the first self KO.
Fucking impact.
Impact already going for a dash. Alright, yeah, it missed it hard, but... Yeah, Scythe is stalling here. Tie! Also counter, what are your picks of purchasing bays from the BX to CX line from either Hasbro or Takara? I'll send you them in DMs, honestly. I want to get through this tournament. It's still 2-3 somehow. Really good hit from Impact, but then a self KO. That's number 2. Impact needs to control itself. Oh wait, no, no, there's no self KO rule. There's no self KO rule. Why am I counting it? Why am I counting self KOs? Why am I counting self KOs? It's the finals. Alright. Impact gets a really hard hit. It actually gets it!
No way.
Okay, it's 2-4. Impact with a really hard hit there. Jumping out of the extreme pocket, killing him from stamina with a KO! With a final score of 2-5, Maxi is the winner.
Let's go. GG's to that hairstyle combo.
That was an interesting one. Oh my gosh. That's gonna do it for me. See y'all.